there, it's Amy with Cincy Chic, and I'm sitting here with Lee with Krombholz Jewelers, and this issue is all about Thanksgiving and different ways that people give thanks and give back to the community. And I am sitting here with the king of giving back. I love working with Lee. We've worked with him several times. Probably primarily of which is our Night in White event, and it's a way to give back to the nursing community, and was really an idea that he and I had come up with to give back in a really unique way. But you do a lot of giving back throughout the entire year in really creative ways.
You know, our business has been a believer in giving back to the community, and I actually really believe that I do have something that I can use, a talent that I can use to sort of leverage that instead of basically just writing a check, but to leverage the talent that I was given to make something or make jewelry for events. So we often try to tie together some piece of jewelry that we make for a particular cause or purpose.
Yeah, and Night in White is a big one, and retrofittings is one that you've been involved with for many years.
I custom designed a bracelet. The theory of that event is that they give us a group of jewelry that has actually been donated to St. Vincent de Paul, and we go through that bag of things and we pick out something that we design, a piece of jewelry that is then auctioned at the event. And I'm glad to say that we actually raised $3,100 for the bracelet that we made this year. It's always fun because it is something that for whatever reason is the idea of it is very appreciated by the group of people that go to that event.
So what are some other events and charities that you're involved with?
You know, it's interesting that the events and charities that we do often relate to a story or a customer or a connection, I guess. And so you know, so often one of the things that we did once already this year, and am actually going to be doing again next year, is Extreme Makeover Home Edition. We've been connected to one of the people that are involved in the show, and they've asked us a couple times to make donations. And this next, the one that will be aired in January, is for a couple whose house was destroyed in Joplin, Missouri during the tornadoes. I can't say anything more necessarily, but stay tuned and watch in January for the season finale, and you'll see what the Extreme Makeover people are able to do and the rings that we redonated.
Yeah, and this is the second time, like Lee said, that he will have a design featured on Extreme Makeover. The first one was just a few months ago, and it was a military couple, if I remember correctly.
It was. Actually, they were, even when the house was finished, the husband, who was in Afghanistan, could not come home. So he actually viewed the revealing of the house via video.
Yeah, video.
And so it was really cool, and it was a great story. And we enjoyed making a custom piece of jewelry in that particular case, having stones of all their kids in the side of the ring.
Well, that was really creative. Now, tell me a little bit more about why you enjoy to give back to the community and give back to philanthropies in that way versus just writing a check.
I think it really comes down to, again, leveraging a talent as well as telling the story of what we do better. You know, if we just donate a piece of jewelry out of our showcase, you know, it doesn't really tell the story of the custom designing that we do. So anytime I possibly can, I like to custom design something that's particular to the event, so that it captures the theme, people get more excited about it, and also it just tells the story of our business, which a little over half of what we do we actually custom make.
He custom made mine. I love it. And that's actually one of the things that I wanted to circle back with about Night in White, is that you have custom made the design that the scholarship winners get. Do you want to tell me about that design?
Actually, it was directed by Stephen Smith, who is the grandfather of the child that had passed away, and they started the foundation in memory of. His concept was to have a heart that you could embed the actual footprints from the birth certificate of their grandson in it, and then on the other side, acknowledgement of the foundation. So when a person receives a scholarship from that foundation, they also receive a charm for them to remember what the event was, or what sponsored that.
Yeah, absolutely, and it just really makes it personalized, and again, it underscores what Krombholz Jewelers is all about, or a big part of the business is all about, is this custom. And I just love that that's such a huge part of your business, and you tell the story through what you do with the philanthropies in town. So thanks for kind of giving me a sneak peek of some of the ways that you give back to the community. I know you do so much throughout the year, and I hope you enjoyed learning about the designs and the story behind the designs. Learn more about Krombholz Jewelers at krombholzjewelers.com.